Mike, is that Warwickshire have won the toss and they've decided to bowl first. I'm told the pitch is a new pitch for this game. It is a hybrid pitch, which means it's got little bits of sort of not real grass in it. But it should. In front of us does the Warwickshire skipper, running in bowls, and Clark hammers that one away through the covers, and that's going to be the first boundary of the match for £40.
Nice days, Brit. His Ed Barnard bowls starts over number 3, and the first ball is hit hard off the back foot, tying up his bootlace at third man and waiting for Barnard to run in again away from us. And this is driven expansively through the offside by Clark.
Interestingly, Hannon Dolby's now going to come around the wicket for this free hit. He's in and bowls, and Haynes hammers this one away. Well, he makes the most of it. The ball races away over what is a beautiful outfield here at Hove, and races away for 4 runs at slippers come out. There are now 4 men saving one on the offside as Hannon Dolby is in bowls, and Tom Haynes glances that nicely.
Bowler team out. Ed Barnard for the 5th over. He's slightly short of a length and stroked through the offside for 4 runs. That was... he's certainly capable of playing well in that form of the game, but such are their stocks. He's driven for 4 runs, and Shake throwing himself...
yeah,
you know, a par score.
No, it is.
Looks like it today.
Hannon Dolby in bowls, and Haynes drives. That didn't go where he intended. He's going to get runs down to third man.
The rhythm of the game. Bowling right arm round the wicket. We won't be bowling as short as that, and his first ball is hammered through the... Lots of players do that these days, much more than used to.
Hannon Dolby in bowl. Oh, well, he's going to get 4 runs here, is Tom Clark. But that's a moral victory for the bowler.
A good player and a good guy, and he'll do a good job for somebody, I'm sure. There's plenty of his career left.
Thanks, Mike. Hannon Dolby in bowls too. Well, he's got another fortunate boundary.
Take full advantage of it today for batting, for sure. He's 32 now. As at the start of a new... Oh, Yates, he's too short again to start a first... he's the first ball of it. At the moment, there's just 2. There's still just the 2 out, a wide third man and a deep square leg. And this one is just giving him a little bit of room for driving, and it's seized upon by Haynes.
Which didn't last too long.
No, I'll bet it did.
But in comes Booth. Bowles hits him on the pad. That's a good shout, and he's on his way. Away from us, Bowles to Haynes, just hit on the pad. That's a good shout, and he's given.
Yes, bring one's own sustenance is the way now generally. Rhodes bowls. He's driven without... Oh, we had perfect time, but it seemed to gather momentum and beat Hannon Dolby's...
In a few weeks' time when Lancashire will be the visitors. But in comes Michael Booth. Bowls to Hudson Prentice, who drills that away through the covers. They take 1. They'll think about 2. Oh, they're coming. Oh, there's going to be a run out here. That is ridiculous. That is utterly ridiculous.
Because now you've got one batter out there who's been involved in a run out, which, you know, would shake the temperament of most people a little bit.
Oh, that's out.
He's caught in front here by Barnard, and he's LBW. He hasn't really to win the competition. So I think a lot of the counties are in that situation. Yes. I mean, Sussex are here today, trying to sort of ride both horses, and I think you can do it. This is an
important innings for some of these younger players. In comes Booth, bowls to Ibrahim, who pulls through the leg side. Short ball, pulled away. And a boundary.
There's always a kid in the stand with his scorebook. Oh, that was me.
Booth, and Ibrahim is gone!
Trying to apply his trade in various white ball leagues again, because that's a perfectly noble way to earn a living as a cricketer these days, so good for him.
Totally.
Barnard bowls, and this is levered away by Carson. He's going to get runs wide of mid-wicket. Tazim Ali is giving chase. Down the ground towards us comes Barnard, bowls a short ball, and it's well played by Rogers. The coach is here that he's made of the right stuff.
As Hannon Dolby bowls, I'm sorry, and Eric Ivelis drills the ball down the ground for 4 runs. Brighton and Hove Crescent don't. As in comes Tazim bowls, pulled away by Rogers, and he's going to pick up a boundary. It's Henry Rogers. Tazim in bowls. Well, he works this away, Croker, but he's very nearly pinned on the back foot. He's run that one down to third man, and he's going to pick up a boundary, and some applause around the ground. Sussex supporters haven't had an awful lot to...
Had 1 wicket in this competition last year in the game that he played, so he's got 1 now this year. So that's 2. Lintott, he's bowling, and he likes that. And
just break off as Carvelos makes his way in again, bowls, and pulled away, and is he going to be caught? He is going to be caught at deep backward square.
The third man and a deep square leg at the moment. Not all that deep on that side. Oh, to the shot of the innings so far.
Oh, okay.
I think Stuart will probably know better than me, but I think that is quite a big deal. This is the start of a new over, the 6th over, and a very clever stroke here by Barrage. Like quite a lot of the Olympic sports, actually. I didn't realise that until yesterday.
2 slips go down. These are the bowls, and that's a full toss. And I'm afraid that was a bit of a help yourself. He's bowled really well here, Eric Avalos, but over the wicket bowls and slammed away. And that's going to be a second boundary in the over. Too short this time from Eric Avalos and clubbed away through the covers by Will Rhodes.
Crocombe sets off into his 5th over, and oh, it's scooped in the air, and he's going to be caught here. Hamza Sheikh at mid-on. But if they fill it.
Well, that's the thing, yeah, Lords was full.
Well, there you go.
In comes Carvelos. Bowls. Oh, if there was a 3rd slip, well, he probably wouldn't have played that shot in all fairness.
Off goes Hudson Prentice and bowls, and Rhodes hammers this off the back foot through
Carvelos in bowls, and Burgess, well, it's going to go away for 4 runs. Well, in bowls, short, Burgess pulls away, and that's going to be 4 runs, and it's a good shot by Michael Burgess. There are 2 men.
Not quite as close, but fairly close. This is,
that's out.
He's in trouble here.
Yeah. Carvelos in again, bowls, Benjamin drives down the ground, 4 runs. Nice looking shot by Chris Benjamin, just lent on that slightly over pitch.
Accurate, and just the natural variation is a problem. This time he just drifts to middle and leg, and Rhodes clumps it down the ground for 4 runs. The rest are all round the offside. Round the wicket comes Hudson Prentice, a bit of width, and it's driven. Oh, and he's found a gap between 2 fielders. A super shot from Will Rhodes.
It's going to be Eric Carvelos who's going to bowl out his 10 overs here, so he's in and bowls to Benjamin, who drives down the ground 4 more. Over pitch by Carvelos, and Benjamin.
3 of their 4 home games will be at Rugby School.
In comes Carvelos, that's wide, and it's carved away, and that's going to be a boundary, and that was a loose delivery from Eric Carvelos. Carvelos in bowls to Benjamin, he's bowled him! 5th wicket goes down.
He's a lower order player, gives it a bit of a thump, and has made some good runs, made some rapid runs in a championship game last year. This first ball of a new over from Hudson Prentice looking for that spot where he's caused. Oh, and he finds it again, and Rhodes plays a slightly involuntary stroke. Sometimes he's making a late decision, and that one was a very late one. He jabs the ball down into the ground.
Even worse trouble, so a bit of a dilemma. Carson in bowls, well, it's exactly what he does. But this time he said he's had enough and hammers the ball down the ground for 4 runs. Well, Jack Carlson tossed it up.
Had 100 on tour for England under 19s a couple of years ago in Australia. This is just drifting onto the leg stump, and Rhodes is going to become the first player in this match to score a half-century by turning it wide of mid-wicket. Carson did indeed do a good job rushing around to field that. He walked in at exactly that moment at 20-12. Ibrahim bowls, and Smith swings down the leg side, and there's 4 something.
Carson in bowls, and Smith, there we are, straight down the ground, and I would have had someone out there, I think. That's the 2nd time that 111 for 5, Carson in. He's had it again, and he's pulled away, and that's going to go all the way for 6 runs. Yes, pulled away into the little terrace in front of the pavilion. Carson in to Smith, there you go, pulls the ball away onto the leg side, and that's gone all the way for a boundary.
Now Smith pulls, and he gets that in the air, and it's going away for 4.
Warwickshire wanted, let him in again, bowls, hammered away, and this is going to be 4 runs, and all of a sudden Smith is
still 100 balls to go, and they only need 30, and they go 32, and they're going to need less than that now because the game is most likely going to end well inside the distance.
Oh, that's tight.
And the first ball in his LBW haven't been exposed to for a while. Certainly not in white ball cricket, and oh, he beats. He's out.
In comes Crocombe. Bowls. Oh, that's a good delivery. It's well played by Tazim. He's going to pick up runs down the ground. They're chasing hard towards that right run away for 4 runs. In comes Archie Lenham. Bowls to Jake Lintott, who drives firmly through the covers. There's runs here. There could well be 4 runs. The ball is racing towards the boundary. Ibrahim is charging around, and it's gone for 4 runs. That's a terrific shot by Jake Lintott.
Lenham bowls from the Cromwell Road end, and Hannon Dorby he plays an awkward defensive stroke, and it's run off the face for 1 run. Oh, and a misfield. Oh dear. The fielders tumbled over, and they're back for 2 runs, and it's all over. Warwickshire have won.